Hi, this is Diane Devani, broker owner of Pacific Ridge Realty.
And this is John Cohen, president of Qualified Financial Inc., a local mortgage broker. How are you, Diane?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. So,
Happy holidays to everyone. Happy holidays to you and Happy New Year's.
thank you. We're going to have a great New Year's,
Yes.
or a great 2025. 2024 was great.
Yep.
Um, Mortgage industry was a little slower than usual, but uh, God provided, and I was able to take care of the family, and health is good, and
Yep.
life is good. Got married, went on a honeymoon, and I'm just focused on family and friends and creating memories this year. That's what I want to do.
Yeah. In fact, Naveed and I, we celebrated our 26th wedding anniversary, December 20th. I can't believe it.
Wow, congratulations. That's great.
26 years. That's a long time.
I'm about 26 years behind you. I
Yeah.
got some catching up to do.
Yeah. Well,
No, I'm happy. So, we were talking briefly yesterday in regards to, when you and I are alone on the phone talking about the community, we start digging deep because we pay attention to what's going on out here. So I figured it'd be a good time to, rather than talking about business and real estate and
right.
mortgages, we'll talk a little bit about the community because, hopefully get some opinions and hear what people have to say out there. But I think we were talking about the commons and also talking about some of the new homes you've posted. I found out from you that they're going to be building right there in the commons possibly, and also just found out from you they're talking about knocking down some commercial buildings right on the corner of Aliso, Viejo Parkway and Pacific Park, kind of right across the street from El Pollo Loco, right in that area.
Right.
So I don't know if you want to talk a little bit more about.
Yeah, so it's Lennar Homes, who's been around for a long time, and it's obviously in the proposed stage right
Yeah.
now. I did post some information about it on the Residents of Aliso Viejo page, and there's going to be a discussion at the January 25th, I think, or January 15th, one of those,
Yeah.
at the city council meeting. So anybody that's interested should definitely attend that. There's I'm sure going to be somebody from Lennar giving us more information, but it's definitely controversial because there's positives and negatives to something like that. A huge amount of apartments and then 215 units that are up to 4 bedrooms apiece. It makes an impact.
Where
So
is that? That the 215 units, is that over the
that's
Pacific
the
Park?
Aliso Viejo Parkway one.
Okay, got it.
Like that's
So
what they're
that's
calling
where,
it.
if I'm not mistaken, that's where Lennar has an office there, or
Yes.
did, or does. I
Yeah.
remember seeing the signs up there.
Yeah.
And so I wonder why that would happen. We were talking about like, commercial spaces are now, I actually have an office right off of Alicia and the Five, and right behind, in the same parking lot as the AAA building. And three-quarters or actually, I'm sorry, there's three buildings, and half of those buildings are empty. I mean, you walk, I got my office, and then everybody across the hallway that used to be there, it's all empty. So they're right now either underutilized or the owners of these buildings are going bankrupt because there's nobody renting them out. So
Yeah.
I would assume that there's some of that going on is why they want to repurpose that particular space. And
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
thing
Everything
that
changed after COVID. I mean, the number of people working remote now is just completely different than it used to be. So
It's changed. Some companies are saying back to work, but it's definitely changed. I mean, look, I have a home office and I have the other office, even though I'm paying for it. I'm just figured keep it just in case the mortgage industry grows. I'm going to grow out
yeah, you have a
my
great
my
office.
business again. But so one of the thoughts that came through my mind when you're saying they're building more homes, I'm like, oh, how frustrating is that? We have enough people to begin with. We don't need more homes. And in the same breath, I think about when every week my wife and I, we go into the town center and I have moments of depression looking at honestly, it looks a little bit, we've talked about a little bit run down. They're not filled. They're trying to fill the spaces and they're short lived. After a year of some of these new businesses going in there, there's not enough customers and they go out
Yeah.
of business. These poor people, their hard-earned life savings
I
and
see.
all their, they're probably taking out loans to open up these small businesses and it saddens me. And I'm thinking
Yeah.
if there's more people in the area, it's kind of twofold, double-edged sword. If there's more people in the area, maybe it's going to reinvigorate the town center and some of these local businesses, and we can get back to what it used to look like. I don't know if it ever will or not, but I sure
I
hope
hope
so.
I hope so. I mean, yeah, you're right. The town center definitely does not have that same life to it. And we need to be putting money into our city-owned businesses because it comes back to us that
Correct.
with the taxes. So it really is super, super important. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. The Commons, I'm excited even just to get these new markets coming in and the Commons businesses. That's going to be fun to just have a couple of new places. There's also I went by and I drove and took a picture. There's a Korean barbecue restaurant coming.
In the comments?
Not in the Commons, across the street, next to Chop Shop and
Oh
that
yeah, I saw that.
place.
I saw that. Yeah.
It's
That's
funny, I've never heard anybody talk about the chicken place. I don't know.
I don't know, the spicy chicken or Raging
Yeah, the
chicken or so.
spicy
I don't know what it is.
raisin chickens. I don't know. Maybe it's not called that. I don't know the chicken
I
place.
don't eat a lot of fried foods, so that's probably why I don't go.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Yeah, so that's interesting. And then there's another little shop that just opened, and I can't think of the name of it. It's a little Asian store with all kinds of fun little knickknacks and things. And that I want to say it's in the T-Mobile, the old T-Mobile spot, but
got
that's
it.
open and people are shopping. I think I'm going to take my daughter and we're going to go there today.
Go
So
check it
it's
out.
so nice to have just some new stuff and some livelihood. And I'm with you. I'm ready for it to kind of be revived
Well,
somehow.
hopefully the Commons brings some people back to the area. You said there's going to be a
Oh,
bowling
oh,
alley.
and then the last
Yeah.
thing, which is super important, the owners of the Commons that bought all that,
Yeah.
they, or is it the development in the Commons? Anyway, they, it's the owners of the whole thing. They bought the Macaroni Grill and Chili's buildings,
Wow.
and they're going to be doing something with those. So that hopefully, it's probably going to take a couple of years, right? By how it takes a while to build stuff.
But what
But
did you say they're going to build there that you're hearing they're going to build there? Wasn't it like retail, like
I,
high-end
I
retail or
thought I
something?
saw retail, but then there's,
Yeah.
a lot of community discussion about restaurants. But then again, the restaurants we have, it doesn't seem like people really go. But then again, they say the food's not good. I don't know. Um,
Anyway, so you know what? We can go on and on because we
yeah,
had some good ideas about a food court. It would be neat if they had
yes,
built one of these big spots. You had a
that
big
was your
food court.
idea. That's a great idea.
They would just lower the rents for all these local businesses and bring a lot of people into one of those, like the Macaroni Grill. How cool would it be? Walk in there and there's like four or five small little restaurants within there, and then everybody sits in a common area, and it's more affordable for the local businesses and great for
Yeah,
the people who own the building. But before we go on too long, I'm curious to know what other people think about what's going on out there. So we'd love to hear your
yeah,
opinions or comments. We're kind of stay out of it. We just hear and see what's going on. I don't know whether to be frustrated with more homes going in or excited that maybe it's going to reinvigorate the businesses. I have no idea, but
yeah.
I'm curious to hear what other people think. So
Me
I think
too.
that's all the time we really have today. And we love you all, and we wish everybody a successful, healthy 2025. And until we see you guys again, take care for now.
See you soon.
Okay, bye bye.